Or we'll just do a few announcements first. First of all, next iBooks is going to be due next Friday. Second of all, Black Box BST is going to be due next Friday as well. So time management, make sure you get both those done. Black Box BST, I am particularly impressed with myself on. It's a little bit different from what I talked about last time. Basically, each student will be randomly assigned based on their username, which I'm kind of proud of. One of 50 different trees, and your job as the tester of these trees, you're going to make tests. You're going to try and find out what's wrong with them. Okay, there are two bugs, not one, like I said last time. There are two bugs in each one of the trees, and what you have to do, and all the directions are in um, the actual program itself when you run it. What you have to do is come up with inputs that will trigger the faulty behavior, and then you have to say what's wrong and what part of it's wrong and why it's wrong. And you're gonna have to do that a total of 10 times. There's 5 trees, 2 bugs per tree, 10 bugs total. Each bug you find is 1 point. Okay. And some of them are easy, some of them are hard. Some of them, can we run it over and over right and still have the same tree? You will always be given the same trees. The random trees you're given is based on your account name. So you might get tree 41 every time. Well, I don't know what tree really, but let's say you get tree 41. You'll get it every time. But your friend might get tree 33 or tree 47 or something. And so basically the notion of this is anti-cheating, obviously. Also, it's just kind of amusing. So what you're gonna have to post is like the secret code that it'll say. It'll give you a code that tells me that it's you and the order of the trees that you're given. And then yeah, you just have to find the bugs in the trees. Some of them are easy, some of them are very simple, some of them are so simple. In fact, I think it's gonna just murder you how simple some of these bugs are. And then some of them are complicated, so they might murder you that way. So one way or the other, it's gonna be a fun assignment for me. Yep. So I don't know about for you guys, but it will definitely be a fun assignment for me. Is Mincarelli here? I'm not seeing him. So he wanted to make an announcement that the tutorial center is looking to hire. And I just want to say that becoming a tutor is one of the best ways of learning computer science. Like I TA'd many semesters, many quarters actually, technically, and it really made me a lot better at computer science. So you could probably ask Ben Cord if he's here, which I guess he left. But yeah, like when you take 40, it's like you learn it, you like got the material, let's say. But you in order to really get good at something, you have to repeat it over and over again. And that's one of the reasons why I'm having you guys do the Zybooks. If you got a 0 on a homework assignment, you can redo the old Zybooks. Again, it's there to reinforce and repeat the material for you to really make it solid. You have to have a good foundation in CSI 40, or your whole computer science career is going to be a train wreck. It really is. And if you're a tutor in the tutorial center, then you not only get that reinforcement of having to explain it, which is great because when you take material and you explain it to somebody, then you really understand it. But also you get to see other people's code, and you get to look at their code and decipher it. Like learning to read other people's code is actually a really valuable skill. And actually, learning to debug other people's code is a very valuable skill. And being able to very quickly zoom in on what's wrong and find out what's wrong, it's incredibly valuable. And so the tutorial center is going to be down to just 2 students next in computer science next semester. So if you have gotten an A or a B in CSI 40 and 41, I would highly recommend you apply to the TUC and get good that way. It's a really great opportunity to learn. Okay. Next up is my list of announcements here. Oh yeah, we're going to be doing our first binary search tree competency exam on Monday. So we are going to be doing BST competency exam number 1, and we are just going to do for the first take. I'm going to have you implement one of these standard BST operations from memory. Okay, no references, no nothing. just purely from memory, write, insert, or search, or delete. I'm going to pick one of those the day of. Okay, so that'll be on Monday. So if you want to do well on that, memorize all of the code for BSTs. Last chance is going to be the last chance, or last chance is the Monday after spring break, which is, I think, the 10th, something like that. So up until then, you have last chance forgiveness on the table. So if you have missed any homework assignments, you have to do a full chapter of Zybooks, all the participation and challenge exercises, everything, all the labs, everything. And each Zybooks chapter you do unlocks exactly one remake. All homework assignments are eligible, including Zybooks. Not quizzes, but any of the Zybooks and any of the homework assignments you want to make up. Each one that you do, you are going to have to do a complete chapter of the old Zybooks, CSI 40 Zybooks. Pointers don't count because we did that Zybooks this semester instead. You do the entire chapter, and that unlocks one last chance for you. Okay? And so any and all zeros you have in Zybooks or homework, get them done. And like I said, the goal of this is to just have you guys repeat that knowledge in CSI 40 over and over again until it just becomes crystal, like solid. Okay? I think that's it for announcements. Zybooks, black box testing. Okay. Yeah. Neat. Okay. So have fun with black box testing. I'd start early on it just to see if you got the chops to figure it out. So what we're going to talk about today is recursion. So let me stop this recording and switch over to another one.